Hello everyone, Science Viking here, and it's time to continue our playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. For now, let's explore Cleyra. We've already updated our equipment, or well, we've already bought new equipment. It'll be a little while before we actually update it, but we have another active time event. Don't hate me. Who do you think this one's about? Look! Pointy-headed devil! Don't come any closer! You demon! Leave my family alone! Aw, feel bad for Vivi. Cleyra has not seen visitors for hundreds of years. I'm not surprised, what with the giant sandstorm and all the monsters and stuff. I have a few items, actually. Oh. Is there anything we're particularly low on? A few more anointments is good. We're good for tents. Otherwise, yeah, I'd say we're pretty good for items. Wind Maiden Eileen. Burmesians are like us Cleyrans in that both societies value dance. Our tradition, however, is older. Thus, our dances evoke greater power than those of Burmesia. Except that seems kind of strange, because if the Cleyrans and the Burmesians were originally one culture, and then they split off, you'd think that any characteristic that they both share, like how they both value dance, would have originated before the split. So then you'd think the Burmesians' dances would be older, and the Cleyrans would have kind of Cleyran dance would have kind of diverged off of that. Yeah, these are the things people tune into my channel to watch. Or listen to, I suppose. I am afraid I cannot let you pass. Now let's talk to the other one. I have a message for Master Zidane from Lady Freya. I was told to convey the following. Zidane, this may take some time, so please wait at the inn. Well, I know how to follow instructions like a good little player. Let's head back to the inn. Help! What is the matter? The antlion's mauling a kid! The antlion? It is usually so docile. How could... We gotta teach that beast a lesson. This calls for immediate action. I shall inform the High Priest at once. Hey, buddy, where are you going? Immediate action, eh? These Cleyrans are all so damn lazy. You there, give me a hand if you think you're good enough. Well, let's see what this is about. And if we go through here, we get the boss music. That's how we know they're serious. So that's the antlion. Ah! Help me! We recognize that kid. No! Hang in there, champ. We're gonna save you. Is the child alright, Zidane? Yeah, he's fine. Like hell I'm fine! That voice. Might it be Prince Puck? Freya, where you been? Roar! Ah! Ow! That hurt, you stupid jerk. And now we're fighting it. Yep, our peaceful rest in Cleyra is interrupted by, just a quick boss fight. Nothing serious. See what happens when we hit this guy with Lancer. Let's also see if he has anything worthwhile to steal. I honestly don't remember. There's a sound effect that is definitely different in the Steam version than it was in the PlayStation version. Yeah, the sandstorm sound effect sounded a lot less dumb in the original. And yeah, it has a counterattack, so Quinn is down. It's a reason to be wary of using physical attacks against this thing. And slow failed. Though the fact that it said miss and not guard means that he's not immune to slow, it just didn't work this time. Since Ray's wind landed while Quina was unconscious, Quina didn't benefit from it. Also, it appears that his counterattack, which knocked out Freya, is very particular to actual physical attacks and not to other abilities like, not other abilities like Lancer. Alright, well, it's time to break out what... Find it. There we go. And his counterattack only works on physical attacks. So we can basically let Vivi handle this and just make sure that he stays healed and we should be fine. In the meantime, we may as well let Zidane stock up on whatever this guy carries. Yeah, that did 1,026 damage. I think the Black Mage can pretty much handle this one. And then Freya and Quina can work together to keep everyone healed. Ooh, Gold Helm. I believe that's new. Sandstorm. And it has surprisingly many hit points. I don't remember it being this durable. And of course, the final thing we steal is an anointment, an item we can just buy. And that's the end of it. Thank you for your patience through this boss fight. We now return you to your regularly scheduled plot advancement, already in progress. Your Highness? Hey, Freya, what's up? But how can this be? I heard that Your Highness disappeared upon leaving Bermesia. Yeah. Well, let us go at once to the cathedral to inform His Majesty. My old man, huh? Nah, I don't want to see you. Just tell him I said hi, okay? Later. But Your Highness! Take care, Vivi. Yeah, that's Vivi's old slave master. He's so rude. Vivi much nicer. He's the first friend I ever had. That is incredibly depressing. I've got to tell him something. I see. So you saw Puck, eh? As mischievous as ever, Your Majesty. I haven't seen him in ages. I heard His Highness left Bermesia 1 month after me. That makes it 3 years. And yet both you and Puck decided to return to me in this time of danger. I am grateful. Freya, we shall conduct an ancient ceremony to strengthen the sandstorm. Surely no enemy of ours would attack with the powerful storm protecting Cleyra. And with the help of a dragon knight like you, the storm should grow even more powerful. Ah, the ceremony from the time when Burmecia and Cleyra were one. I understand. Zidane, I met with utter failure when trying to defend Burmecia. And I will not allow Brawny to exert her will upon us any longer. You've changed, Freya. I didn't think you were so strong when I first met you. You could not bring peace to Burmecia and thus fulfill Sir Fratley's wish. But now, all I can do is protect this beautiful place. Yeah, protecting Cleyra is the best thing you can do for yourself. Doing so will help me. And now we get this. I'm honestly not really sure whether this is cool or just silly. Like, it's certainly an interesting idea, and the music is definitely good, but there's just some inherent silliness to this that I just can't escape from. That was probably not supposed to happen. The strings have snapped. A terrible omen this is. You don't say. You know, I may be going out on a limb, but I have a feeling that that Kuja guy might have something to do with this. He did kind of say that he was going to do something about Cleyra. This is bad. Not only do we no longer have the sandstorm to protect Cleyra, but we're fighting against somebody who can do that. I can't believe the sandstorm disappeared. What happened? I don't know. I have never witnessed anything like this since we settled here. On the harp, there is a magic stone. Since ancient times, we have used the power of the stone to control the sandstorm. Perhaps someone is trying to invade Cleyra. I fear that you may be right, my lord. I only hope our enemies don't come up the trunk. And we have this brief cutaway. How dare they imprison us like this, those wretched court jesters! Zorn and Thorn will never get away with this. I can't believe I got dragged into this. No one asked you to meddle in our affairs. It's pretty sad, getting backstabbed by your own queen. This is all some kind of a mistake. I know the queen. She would never betray me. Wishful thinking. Who knows what she's gonna do to the princess? I must save the princess at all costs. I wonder if Mother will even listen to me. Why did she attack Burmecia? And why did she arrest us like this? I must be sincere with her. hasn't been herself lately. Actually, she's been acting rather strange since my birthday last year. The same day that tall man visited us. Maybe he had something to do with it. Come to think of it, that was when things began to change. Dr. Tot left Alexandria shortly afterwards, too. What happened that day? Queen Bronny summons you. Come with us. What? How dare you speak to me like that? Quiet. With us you are coming, and that is that. What was that phrase? Oh yeah. Get off me, you scumbag! You know, kudos for at least remembering it and trying to apply it, but I still feel like the execution needs some work. What was that? I do not understand. Understand what she said? I do not either. Enough! Now come with us. Hurry up! For so long the Queen has waited. Mother. Darling, there you are. Where were you? I've been worried sick. Here, come closer. Mother, there is something I need to ask you. What is it, darling? I will tell you anything you wish to know. Is it true that you are responsible for the destruction of Burmecia? Oh, well, no wonder you look so concerned. That is far from the truth, Garnet. You see, those Burmecian rats have been plotting to destroy Alexandria for some time. I couldn't just wait for them to attack and destroy our precious kingdom. So I had no choice but to take the initiative. Mother, is that really the truth? Of course. I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. Oh, darling, what's wrong? Why wouldn't you believe your mother? May I also play a part in this act? Act? Yes, an act from a beautiful play. There is a knight on a white horse, and a beautiful princess. It is a tale of tragic love. Overcome by grief, the princess must sleep for 100 years. I've seen you before. It appears we were destined to meet again. My sweet angel, come to me. I will take you to a world of dreams. That's just wrong. That is just not right. She is beautiful, even in sleep. Okay, Kuja, I understand that you're the villain, but I feel like you could stand to dial the creepy down just a few notches. We're trying to avoid making any people vomit. Impudent little girl. Zorn, Thorn, prepare to extract the Eidolons from Garnet. And now we get our first hints at the real reason why Bronny needed Garnet back alive. A belated happy birthday, princess. 16 years old, the princess has become. Draw the Eidolons from her. Finally we can. Eidolons of eternal life, Eidolons of infinite power, depart after a 16-year wait. Let there be light. The time is now. Come forth, Odin, warrior of the dark. You know, I'm not an expert at esoteric magical rituals, but that looks quite sinister. I have a feeling that we're going to be hearing more about that, and I have a feeling that it's not going to be good. What What are you doing here? Tell me, why do you think the sandstorm disappeared? I don't know. I was surprised that there even was a sandstorm. Did you know the sandstorm was here for 1,000 years? And in all that time, it never disappeared? Not even once? Perhaps Bronny is behind all this. Well, you know, there was that other guy. Actually, I'm more concerned about who that guy with Bronny and Bermesia was. That man. I wonder who he was. Zidane, I'm going to head down to find out why the sandstorm disappeared. Hey, I was thinking the same thing. Let's go together. I'm gonna go find Vivi and Quina. I'll meet you at the town entrance. And now we're actually controlling exclusively Freya. Well, we could trade up to the Partisan, but it'd cost us Raise Wind. And the Partisan teaches Lancer, which means if you don't engineer Freya winning the Festival of the Hunt, this is when you get Lancer. That's what I meant, that you do get it eventually. It would also teach her High Tide, which would be moderately useful, as would those extra 5 points of attack. But Raise Wind is extraordinarily valuable, so I'm going to keep that for now. You'd use the Mithril Helm to learn Insomniac, and the Gold Helm... Actually, you know... The Gold Helm teaches Raise Wind, as well as Clear-Headed to grant immunity to Confusion. And this allows me to trade up to the Partisan immediately and still learn Raise Wind. How close is Freya to leveling up? Not close at all. Alright. So, switching the Mithril Gloves for the Thunder Gloves to get us Devil Killer. And some better stats. And trading the Limb Cuirass for... Let's see, does anything else teaching us Bird Killer at the moment? No. Alright then. For the Bronze Armor to continue learning Bird Killer. And... she's not learning Insomniac from anything else, and I'm going to bring back an old favorite, the Coral Ring, to go back to learning Insomniac. Now let's actually swing by the inn quick a moment. Parisian refugee Leary. No matter what happens, I must protect my children. Let's talk to the kids. At least it's a lot quieter. I'm worried, I'm so worried. So am I. This incidental music is really dark. And Burmesian Soldier Dan is still willing to sell us equipment, but we really got everything we needed last time. However, up here is Stiltskin. And he's willing to sell us a High Potion, Ether, and a Phoenix Pinion for 444 gil. Well, even if the other two weren't useful, Phoenix Pinions are extremely valuable. And something that's worth noting. Ethers and Phoenix Pinions sell for 1,000 gil each. And he's offering them to you for 450, basically. So you can actually make a pretty tidy profit if you take this deal and then sell both. But of course, you really shouldn't sell your Phoenix Pinions, like I've been saying. But we got our 3 bits of our 3 items, and thanks to you, kid, I can continue my journey. I'm not entirely sure Freya appreciates being called kid. Anyway, this is actually where I'm going to end this part, because we're coming up on a fairly long segment during which we won't be able to save, and even if we could save during it, I really want to do it as one continuous part. So while this video is a little shorter than usual, this is going to be the end for this part of the Let's Play. So, thank you all for watching. As usual, I love you all. Please tune in next time when we find out what the hell happened to the sandstorm, and the answers to a number of other questions.